that kind of stuff, conversation. So that's intimate sex or good sex. I call that good sex. Sacred sex, to get from good sex to sacred, it's really more about the sacred than it is about the sex. Now, I think you had mentioned in that podcast I heard about Tantra, you have probably more familiarity than I do. I mean, I've read what I've read. We've interviewed several people on our podcast who are really Tantra folks.
I love it.
And it's all about that sense that whatever the sex is, it isn't just about the couple anymore. It's joining forces that are much bigger. And so that is something, as I say, much more about the sacred per se than it is about sex. Sex is just a good example. I think I mentioned in the book, why sacred sex as opposed to, sacred dish doing. And of course, some people would say, well, there is such a thing as sacred dish doing if you are present in that sense of sacred, that it can be, but the forces of sex are so amenable. They're so awesome. Literally. They're awe-inspiring. The first time anybody's had an orgasm, perhaps, if it wasn't unpleasant, and I know there are trauma situations where that happens, but often the first time someone has an orgasm, it's awe-inspiring. It's like, oh my God, where did this force come from? And that is very amenable to that sense of being joined with the universe in some much larger ways than just the two people involved or however many people involved.